Flash game is not strong right now, though, for Cubert. They just have one from T-Dog. That's going to get popped immediately. Stealth drone already dealt with. Fault line avoided by Poppin, and his haunt will delay the play up top. So now you can re-rotate this back over towards the middle of the map on stairs. Dismo, T-Dog, first eliminations are good. Can they deal with the rest of this? And yeah, they sure can. Wow, clean shots coming through for Cubert. Inspire now the last one left, and he is zoned too far away from this location on the plant. So easy pistol round here for Cubert, only dropping one with that Bulldog combination that we saw from earlier. So see what we get as the execute towards A is underway. Paranoias will exchange hands, and Kane0 once again falls for first blood. Huge first for Cubert's defense.
They've rotated here so fast, but still the superior weaponry is probably going to come out on top.
Another triple stack up tie. Yeah, nice from Ion, just clicking heads as soon as they pop over the crest of the ramp, leaving Ridex by himself. And he is a tough choice to make here. Can't quite lock on to Exter's head over the backside of the site. And once again, showing a bit of force here over through C long. The Rolling Thunder going to be called out immediately. Ridex trying to follow behind that with Nismo right there with him. And yeah, everyone is affected. And these are absolutely perfect shots from Cubert. Really well done, and just taking the proactivity largely off the assistance that you get by pushing through C mound. You commit for that Rolling Thunder, and now Scuba's on your pinch, leaving Inspire by himself.
I really like what we're seeing so far from Cubert. Inspire would have to pull off a miracle here. But it's the confidence from Cubert right now, taking the play to Envy that is really lovely to watch.
Couple of attacks to the wall, and yep, this is one of those. See what you can do, Inspire. Mostly just can you try to find a way to stay alive. Really puts a little bit of stress here on the defense, but T-Dog still in a spot to contest. Oh, Nismo surprises Inspire on the re-peek through mid. So now you've got this to a 4v4. No retake ultimates available at the moment, but a lot of utility that can be spent, especially the drone first and foremost. That clears out just about all of Waterfall. Now the salvos can be used with the paint shells to try to break down this site. The fault line is absolutely well placed. Aftershock with it. It's explosive. It's dangerous. It's deadly. Egster will drop. And now it's a 3v4. Cubert's still trying to work their way through this dark cover, though. Can Kane0 hang on to this? Another 1v1 with T-Dog. Still hanging on the back of the site. 2v2 they go, but Nismo finds one. Time to come get issue. Papa trying to gain some separation, finds one, and the clock is just too much in his favor. A decent effort, but Envy will take the round. All over you with that same utility. Sheer in place, Scuba dealing with the Prowler. Wow, he actually catches one randomly as he gets the kill contract out. Kane0 wins that battle, but Scuba's sitting here like, wait, what? Armageddon gonna cut across the front side of B. That will split up this offense, but Kane0 off the double tap can still hang and fight. He's on 3.
I mean, this guy is just too good, man. He has the shield popped. Redux uses the rocket. That is the worst feeling imaginable as a Raze.
Spike planted.
Exter on the corner. Give me the next one to find contact here with Knights. Ooh. And this is one of those that, oh, there's the shoulder. That actually gives him a chance, but no. Ion able to lock down the angle, find the headshot, and we'll be tied at 3. Forward, Redux up top. Cyber Cage just enough to deter the line of sight. Inspire will find one before falling. Not bad at all, especially considering he's kept the defense interested on A while the rest of his teammates are on C.
Yeah, exactly. Hearing all that noise, he just called for the rest of the team to hit C fast, but Cubert are doing a decent job staving that off. They are able to get that one kill. Scuba found his, retreats. Now they can set up for the 4v3 retake.
Yeah, oh, timing nearly perfect for Kane0, but Scuba right there to make sure that Nismo stays safe. Follow up though on the scale forward. I love this from Envy. This is more like what you want to see, I think, if you're an Envy fan. High-low stack up. Oh, the shots though aren't clean, and Scuba's gonna take 4. I was about to say. Cross, Razorvine to slow this down. Defense has backed up though. 2-2 split on the Waterfall and Hall's setup. Nismo's taking down the Lurker of Inspired. That is critically important. So now it's just down to the retake utility. Again, no ultimates for the retake. Nightfall available though for Envy. How do they try to utilize that to slow down this retake, which is on the way? May not even need to. Envy still holding in the backside of the corner. Exter and Ion able to find 2 apiece. Scuba down the last one left for the 1v3. And it's not looking all that doable as he finds himself stuck outside the site.
It's incredible the rounds that Envy are able to rally back. It really is. Exter shuts down Scuba in the end.
For the go call. One-way smoke fades them off to play up top, and they may not even give this a try.
It's hilarious how long T-Dog was just waiting on B. He knew Inspire was there the whole time, but it just didn't matter. I mean, he only was like a sheriff, I think, but it is just so funny, yet I know how frustrating that must be to feel like this guy is seriously still behind us.
Shadows will be called. There's the kill contract to confirm. That's going to be Kane0 versus Knights. And this is just delaying him. Whoa, and Kane0 not neat initially, but still able to win the gunfight. Now back into the play with the double tap. Scuba on the corner. How much can he deal with? Only the first. Follow-up from Nismo, though good. T-Dog right there with him. Now the Rolling Thunder's at the ready. And you're dealing with a 2v3 with not a lot of time on the clock here if you're Envy.
This should just be over. 10 seconds left. Redux trying to get back in quick.
Wow.
Armageddon sent out really early. You're trying to catch someone out, and Inspire is caught. Not in the intended way, but nonetheless.
I will say Inspire's got to be feeling really frustrated. His impact has been very low on this lurk to this point. Really good play for Knights off of his own utility, setting himself up. Haunt on the way forward. Still Envy committing in with the last three members. And yeah, Showstopper over the top will hold Envy just underneath the railing, and there's nowhere to go. Knowing that you've got Nismo T-Dog now trying to set up Redux. Good fault line, forces Extra to have to teleport back. Battle over the middle of the map, sloppy, but Poppin just spams it, finds the win eventually. We'll go into an early 4v4.
Nismo pretty low HP as Cubert are trying to stabilize. They want to ensure that no one is actually pushed out of B, and well, now they know. Poppin is on the run, and we want to make a rotate towards A. Extra teleporting back into the spawn, and they could get to this site before Cubert do if they want to fight for it, if they want to flood in.
Yeah, good dark covers, though. That will allow Extra to step a little bit deeper in. Paranoia comes through, isolating onto one. Follow-up is just too strong. Cubert, just so many angles coming through, but Extra, whoa, hold on a second. Follows up after the information is tallied by Poppin for 2. And now Inspire's on his high horse on his way over. And this is going to be interesting because Scuba's going to try to step up, and they're prepared for it. Do the shots land, though? First one's yes. Second, indeed. Why not? Ready? A deep Razor Vine keeps Inspire off the site. Help is on the way, though. Kane0 over through Waterfall. Quickly trying to come back through, plus the reveal. And that's what we really saw Inspire take advantage of. His ability to continue to help out. The decoy also going to help with a little bit of a flash, but still on the site are Scuba and Redux trying to survive this 2v3. Now make it 2v2, but Poppin continues to be a bullet sponge. 1v1 now.
I'm just taking his time, wants to wait for the sound of the tap. Oh, use Nismo's stealth drone. Extra, does he want to flash out of this and fight? They do. Trade it out quickly, though.
Yeah, crossfire setup is there, but don't commit the paranoia to it. We're just going to supply it with a dark cover. Armageddon can be called to see if they can catch and win inside of B. Not the case. And whoa, we're going to try to rotate back, whether that be to mid or to C with no information. It's only 30 seconds, and Inspire's going to step up
30
here.
seconds left.
He may just get the free route behind this. Moment of panic here for Envy, though. Down on numbers, they're going to rotate back over to B, and they're going to trust that Inspire can just come behind this play, and they can use him as a retake tool.
Yeah, I thought Inspire heard the rotate, and Envy would be able to beat them to A, but I think he got a little bit confused. Thought they could have been going to B. So now they've got the site for free. Inspire can't even flank because there's still a wall as well. It's position from Kane, though. Can he catch someone out?
Oh, I like this, though, in terms of a post-plant setup for Cubert, knowing there's not a lot of ability here for these last 3 agents to clear a tree. At least not by themselves. And there's the haunt that comes through. Salvos really well timed. Kane0 in a little bit of trouble. Nightfall's going to be spent. Inspire trying to be the one to follow up on it, but is immediately read through tree. Now Poppin, hoping that he can find someone trying to check off the toggle, and that will work out. Aftershock now as an ability to possibly stop this defuse, but a small step forward for Poppin. He's able to get the defuse more than halfway. He's going to hold on to it. Oh! Showstopper out. Immediately suppressed, though. Kill contract will lock up T-Dog. And Kane0 has to try to delay this. Oh, no, it's gone wrong here for Envy. Offense finding their way in now very cleanly, and that late kind of deep sight setup is just completely moot, and really, for that matter, also destroyed. So looks like this will be a round that will go the way of Cubert as everyone for Envy is just backing away.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate for Envy. They were set up there quite well. I think Inspire maybe
back of the mind in case Knights can start to pop off here. Inspire, wow. Inspire and Nismo continue to find each other on the map. Nismo has been single-handedly on Inspire guard duty. And I mean, for the most part, he's done a nice job of keeping him quiet. That turns into a double, though, and with that, Cubert should be feeling very positive about their ability to burst onto site.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for the game to shift dramatically. So much momentum for Envy that could be completely stolen away. Their economy is on the verge of being broken here.
Nismo finally dealt with, but not before bringing KaneZera down to low HP. And that pretty much means that Poppin is the only one who can be a part of this play at the moment. And I don't even know how much of a part of a play this is going to look like. This is a very difficult 2v4. Still committing through small door to possibly play for isolation onto tree. Door will pop. Knight's going to give himself a battleground of his choosing with the Razors in front. Aftershock just to make sure things stay clean, and that'll be enough for Envy to say, nope, we're not interested. We'll just save the rifle. And does he get first contact? Stealth ground is out. Fault line through. Still wants to take the battle. Bold. Wow, okay. So nowhere to go. He'll drop, and now Cubert are all over the approach into A. See, pardon me.
Oh my god, Inspire doesn't know where he's going. He is so good. Oh my god.
So Nismo will get 3. KaneZera still playing backside of the site. Special delivery followed by the salvo. Can't get the double tap to recharge though. So he will drop an Ion now in a 1v4. We'll once again likely have to see this go to a non-contest unless we stack and give Ion 1v1s. Surely we just let him walk into this crossfire. Ion's picking his battles wisely. There's the fault line. Cubert, I'm sure, also want to get this rifle out of his hands, and that'll be exactly what happened.
There's too many damaging abilities.
Oh, what a shot from Eggster. He's going to get one, get away. Everyone's still worried about him being in the corner, so a little bit of extra spam coming out as there's still some stray shots from Envy playing to the middle of the map. A little crossfire here off the stairs and the close corner inside of A. Trying to swing for it. Opportunity maybe just a touch missed here. Poppin though, whoa! He comes up unexpectedly and takes out 3 with the judge. Absolutely no way T-Dog now left alive, and they're gonna use the dimensional drift just to find him.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Tree Inspire has moved sights, trying to back away. Gets a look that there's a crossover. And well, okay. First blood once again comes the way of Cubert. Plant should be secured off of that.
And no ultimates for Envy to get back in. Eggster has a fair bit of utility, but it's just going to come down to the brawls. Kane popping that shield, trying to find that first kill, get the subsequent by reusing the shield. We'll see if they can find some good duels here.
Decoy denied. T-Dog still playing on the corner. Here comes the full flood. But no, the shots are too good on this crossfire setup. Kane, Ion still keeping this a pretty decent battle opportunity. For the double tap, not good to keep him. Inspire still holding onto the camp just over the top of the doorway. Steel Garden gonna come through. Inspire takes the battle. It's just a 1-for-1 trade though. And now all of a sudden Envy have to try to rewrap this back quickly. KaneZera still inside. Right click does a lot of damage, but cannot find the kill. But these remaining defenders still have their primaries available to them, and that's enough for Papa to find another miraculous 2-piece. 2v2 situation. Knights around the back. Gives away his position. Does he want to challenge in? Tries to, but Eggster shuts him down. The 1v2 for Scuba. Not going to go for the reload. It almost gets the transfer over for the double head. Corner, and Ion is holding on to this paranoia. But Envy not the ones to take the proactive step. Still waiting to see how things go, and it's going to be KaneZera inside of small. He's done his job. Finds 2. The fallout from the Nightfall coming out, but the trades are decent. 2v3 situation. Nismo still trying to get an angle on the corner, and Inspire is starting to lean back over towards B.
They heard that teleport. They know Ion is waiting here somewhere.
Oh, Ion misses the opening shot. Follow-up is good. 2v2. For Cubert to try to stay alive on their map pick. Pop it up top. He's been so good for Envy in these big moments that he provides another elimination here. But where has T-Dog gone? Spike still in hand. Gonna have to commit to plant this in the backside at A. This will allow Inspire to cut off the rotation and exit largely over towards Tree. Haunt also deleted, so now T-Dog just has to use this as his Alamo, his last stand. The trails tracking him in towards Tree. Should be a double peek on the way. Aftershock trying to provide some sort of elimination barrier, and whoa, it actually does split them up. Now the Rolling Thunder's gonna get called up. Oh, Poppin gets affected, but not before he finds the elimination. And Envy, after the defuse, are gonna take the first map, which just so happens to be Cubert's map pick. You can sit here, you can try to counter us, but Envy
Defenders
still too
win.
strong. Offensive side for Envy has looked really strong versus Blue Otter. Ooh, T-Dog standing tall right in the face of all of this Envy utility. He comes away with one. And actually, to be honest with you, Cubert are going to hold on to the site here, at least the backside of the site. Still trying to get themselves a bit further forward are Envy, but Knights is on a good angle, setting up the crossfire, teleporting to the backside of the site is Iron, not able to get anything going, and Poppin has to leave. So, yeah, really strong hold here from Cubert to start off with the pistol.
That's just an excellent flood back in, playing together. Nismo providing that supplementary utility for everyone in the flood to actually get in position, take some of those good duels, and T-Dog gets the first. A great way to start. We did see, even despite the loss on Lotus, when Cubert were on defense, they were good in those flood retaking positions.
Well, the plant will still come through for Poppin. See if he can find any eliminations to go with it. Well, he hears all that pitter-patter. Elephants on parade coming through B-Link. First right click misses. The left click will at least connect for one, but the opportunity, if you look to the minimap, on this long wrap from Kane Zera, but it may need to not be a long wrap, it needs to be a quick wrap because this hit from the front is being stifled once again.
Yeah, things have gotten really disconnected for Envy now in the mid-round.
Oh,
They're trying
no.
to rush the spike over to B, 2 versus 4.
10 seconds
And
left.
Redux is hitting some snappy shots
Yeah.
with that Guardian. Had no business getting a couple of those kills, but it's just so lethal with the aim.
2v4 situation, post-plant will be split. Kane making sure no one wraps over through C-Link. Ion will just back up, allow this dark cover to try to give some separation to Kane, but he's been affected by the fault line, and he will be, whoa, that should be dealt with. Not yet. Double tap's gonna get reset, finds that. Can't snap the link, get the shield back again, but it doesn't make a difference! Try to get a walk down through C-Long, but Inspire is fine with it. Redux is also still sniping over the top of mid, and that will shut down the lurk. So now it's just down to how far forward does Envy get on to try to take this site. And oh, wow, Knights just spamming finds another elimination, and Envy will have to play a 3v5 post plan.
Spike.
Got one coming up the flank as well, T-Dog. C-Long, but Envy want to fight forward.
Have to. There's just not an option to back off. And they run right into the winning arms of most of this Cubert defense. Ion in the corner. Yep, no problems for Redux, not at all. Inspire is making his way around this play. If Eggster and company can hang on, kill some time, maybe there's a chance. Aldrun to clear out Garage. Knives are out for the retake for Redux. Hunter Sphere gonna get called through. That shuts down Nismo. And he's able to find Knights! What? Popping for 2. Now this lurk is gonna be here from Inspire, and Cubert have already committed to sitting there and saying, we're gonna save Inspire. Quick plant on the way. Paranoia can be cut on both sides, but Cubert not quite able to force this issue yet. Kane Zera, oh my goodness, he's got the hot hand. And let him cook. Popping backside of the site. Looking decent. Kane for 3. Eggster able to find the final. Sure are. Rolling Thunder's still going to come through, though. It affects everything inside the site. There's still support here, though. Popping from the front is only held by a dark cover, but the spam shots from Nismo are able to find one elimination and still pull everything back. The spike has made its way out, though, and now they're over towards C, where they can join Scuba, who's gotten deep. See if there's an opportunity for him to stay alive. Knight's still trying to get into the site. And honestly, for Envy, this is not comfortable, not at all, as Knights is playing top logs for 3, and the neural theft will confirm that Egg is completely out of this play. Able to establish some pretty healthy bank accounts, so we haven't
10
had a
seconds
save 3.5 buy round in a while. The bag up, flash on the way in, Paranoia, no, double tap in the way. Also, the reveal happens over towards Knights on the left side of the site. So now Cubert, whoa, I was gonna say, should have a pretty tough question here about how do we get back into sight, but that little push out from Kane Zera makes life a little bit easier. The dark cover starts to fade. Dimensional Drip in play for Eggster, so he's not really in this play right now. Can he give the information to Poppin to come up clutch again? Oh, only able to find one. T-Dog, Nismo, Redux, the 3 still left alive. Eggster is out of sight, and he may be out of mind at the moment with just about half HP, but now all of a sudden, back in the picture. Inspire through window gonna work out. Leaves it just down to Nismo. 1v1 at range. Toggles, holds. Oh, and the shoulders come through, but
Ducks with the AWP and get him in that kill contract. Impossible, but they just find Nismo and good enough.
yeah, that's indeed the case. Look at Cubert just quickly trying to rotate back over. Skate Zera wins the 1v1. Now over to T-Dog's direction, though. He steps into the dark cover and he finds two. Oh my goodness. That is a hero moment again coming through for Cubert. And
So
he's still going to be able to get the plant down, but Verta 3v3 made much easier thanks to T-Dog.
So insane that he gets that second one. Oh, Redux, another crucial miss with the AWP. That's the second time this has happened.
Contingency will block off his field of view for now. Scuba, this is all about his timing and his peek over towards Hell. Knights gets one, tries for the double shout, doesn't fully work out, but Knights drops into the site, able to find this now to a 1v1. Scuba taking on Poppin. Time to come get issue. Poppin trying to play the clock. Scuba has to make the move, and Poppin's out of there. What a set, what a play, but Scuba finds the kill. Now down 6-3, Hunter's going to be called out. Cutting across the backside of a lobby, does connect onto one, but first one good for Ion. Follow up from Nismo, hanging on over towards the sewer ramp position for as long as humanly possible. And that's going to be at least long enough to get a lurk on the way. Teleport over for Scuba. And you get a chance to still have some heaven control from T-Dog up top.
And are Envy going to be aware that this flank is coming? No one is watching right now. They're so reliant on this trip.
Oh, but Ion, like the spidey senses tingling, snaps over, finds the shot. T-Dog up top, opens up with one. 2v3 though. Knights is still stuck behind this cyber cage. Now he can make his move. Popping in the close corner. Ion on the initial cross, and no, not going to step over it. The follow-up good from Poppin and Envy. And he's actually been able to keep Eggster safe thanks to that teleport back after the Roaring Thunder comes through. After trying to flush out the cubby, fault line behind it. But this is why you want the Odin, or Duryu. Thought it was just going to spam it down through the dark cover. Not going to happen. It's Cubert winning every single gunfight. Now it's just down to Inspire. He's at a slow first half, but he may just come up quick, and he will. 4 for Inspire. We're just going to try to flood over to Inspire's direction. He's got the one-way cyber cage. Doesn't see anything through long. Flash comes out, but Inspire. Good first headshot. Allows Kane Zera to step in for a small moment, but respects the boundaries as the defense needs to stack for the retake.
Envy are fast to reclear garage. They want to get in.
Wow, the timing here is unfathomable. Now the reset to the double tap, and oh my goodness. Is there any ability for them to get a read on this before it happens? Paranoia, fault line cut across the site. There's absolutely nothing Poppin can do besides just spam and hope. Eggster, wow, thought he had the elimination bottom side at Hell. Not the case. The judge chunks, but not quite able to finish off the damage remaining. So now it's down to the post plant. 5v3. Is there enough for them to actually cut back through this? Ion does have a paranoia, but is going to try to clear out some space first. Does that allow him a chance to set something up to actually connect onto multiple members? There's the drop down. The timing not exactly great, though, as Kane Zera will drop. And Ion's paranoia really didn't affect too much of this post plant whatsoever. And this will be a 7th round for Cubert.
At this point, Envy just going to see if they can deal any economic damage, but it's been a struggle to do any of that.
What will likely be a full execute right on into C. Oh yeah, fault line plus the Aldrone Inspire, dancing, trying to dodge. Can't get to safety though. First blood talent and Cubert around C.
Wow, and Scuba just catches Kane Zera in transition, trying to rotate over. Perfect timing on that peak, and this round is just as good as done. Eggster has a judge. I mean, his best bet here is to try and grab one of the rifles that were dropped, get the one over and spawn.
Yep.
And then just save. Simple, but really effective execute from Cubert.
This is very doable. Especially if I can find another one. Are you kidding?
That's so insane, man. Just slow walk, re-clear, perfect reaction times. Instant kill. He's going for more.
Yeah,
okay,
he
all right,
checked.
guys, we gotta relax. Like, we got the advantage, man. Just chill.
I think that's one of those plays, though. If you confirm that they're still at A long with 40 seconds remaining on the clock, you know it's going to be either an A or a B head. If you see nobody there, the defense can start to lean over towards Inspire's direction at C. So
yeah, just really wants to get more information. Inspire on this timing out of garage. The one player without a rifle.
Oh, the timing. Oh, I'm sure he's thinking that should have been good for 2. Nismo still tagged up to the wall here, able to still connect. Double tap, alive and well for KaneZera to the 1v1 with Scuba. Kill contract, send him into the ring. Has a chance at it. There's the angle, scoop. Yeah, that stray op shot will get the information, but wow, Exeter caught sleeping a little bit on the backside of the site. I mean, he looked like he was looking down long. I mean, Ion's on that cross already. Fortunately, Ion and KaneZera are able to keep the site safe. But now the pressure moves over to Inspire's direction. His traps and trips and everything else in between is starting to be dealt with. Teleport back up top. Aftershock will flush out some of that defense. And making his way on is Scuba. That's going to be enough likely for the plan. Ion's going to try to go on in immediately, though. Drops on in towards health to the cyber cage. Met by the operator Redux. 3v3 situation. Top of the hat scene. Snap back over. Wow, nice shots coming through. Oh, but Redux not able to find the elimination, so now it's just down to Scuba for a 1v2 of his own. Just 23 HP. Inspire out of the top rope. Trying to make his way up top, but not desperate in nature, trying to find a connection. Rolling Thunder going to push him back deep over towards the backside of the site. Redux trying to find the elimination. Whoa! He's able to connect on to Angster, out of all people. In the middle of the dimensional drift, of all things.
What the hell was that shot? Mid-ult? Just that is so insane.
Kane trying to get through this Hunter's Fury. Can he open the site up? Finds one in the back. Double tap back in play. Oh, able to at least get the reveal through in the moment of vulnerability, but doesn't really fully work out for anything beyond just the status effect. So now 2v3, Poppin still with the operator in play. Connects onto one, but the bodyguarding not going to be there as Knights will find his third and fourth. As now all of a sudden, what was a pretty poor buy, well, I was gonna say builds a little bit, but Nismo, wow, snaps across both sides of that grass to take down two. Poppin responds to this Hunter's Fury to keep this a 3v3. The Cubert are gonna have a chance to play Knives and Outlaw out of Redux. And it's still Ares gameplay on the other side for Envy.
And at this point, Envy have no information. They do not know where Cubert could be going. They could be anywhere up in yard right now. They could be working into garage. They could be working A. They could be working short A, long A. I mean, they're almost inevitably going to be in a retake situation here. They know it. That is going to be the case. Really, the only thing maybe in their favor is the fact that T-Dog is on such low HP, and the Stinger could get an easy kill there. Poppin does have a recon to get back in at the very least.
He's got actually a full toolkit worth of utility to spend. Inspire, his first contact would likely be through sewer if it's anywhere. Aldrone out, forces the focus for Cubert to be towards the front. This is taking a long time though up here. Inspire from the shadows going to get popped. Reveal is so good with that recon, but Inspire now on the pinch, able to find one. Here comes the retake from the front side. Redux is trying to play inside of the dark cover. Has Knives to still fiddle with to the 1v1. It's Inspire versus Redux. Inspire trying to get this thing at least to halfway. May have to try to hold it the whole way through, though, but Redux over the top. Redux, he gets baited! No way!
Of course we have the Odin at this point.
Oh, Exeter trying to get cheeky, playing the teleport deep in towards A main, trying to catch Cubert off guard. Not going to happen. Any more heroics from Envy? Ion tries for something. Shock Dart to push him off the angle. I mean, you did get a lot of damage tallied up. I mean, you got three members that are essentially a couple of bullets away from death, if not less than that, especially with an Odin on the floor.
Yeah, it's a little bit of silly Odin spray away from dying. I can see the future of Kane holding down W, mouse one, and connecting onto T-Dog and Redux, just getting the dumbest of kills.
Oh, they're going to leave T-Dog over towards A as the spike will be planted on the C site. Here comes that spammability moment, but not able to lock down the shots. Lots of reveal, but KaneZera just caught looking too many directions. So now it has to be something from this hit through garage. Redux holding with the Outlaw. That'll work. And now the flank will likely secure this map for Cubert unless the play at garage does first. Everyone knows where he's at. The fault line cuts across. And Ion is not going to look low and left. And they're looking for the knife. They're looking for the knife. No mercy. But it's not going to come through. Knights finds the final kill. 13-9 is all trying to flash their way into main. Inspire now alerted. Yeah, really good stuff. Scuba will be isolated. Only one trade in the mix. Redux up top. Does he want to try to find timing here? Yep, and he does. Wow, that's actually brilliant. So now you can at least get the Tejo over. But I say all of that just to watch Cadenzeira rise with a shield, up zip, and yeah, Nismo with a judge 1v3. Gonna have to collect one of these weapons up top if you want to give this a try, and he's actually gonna re-wrap this to B main.
I just hope to get an exit. Cadenzeira would love to be able to find this last duel and get his ult online.
Well, we'll see. Here come the footsteps. How dangerous can Nismo be in this position? First one's good. Second one a little bit tougher.
A lot of time, and now they have to deal with the poison orb. There's so much in mid from the defense.
Whoa. Kane just walks up, says, what's going on over here at Vents? And comes with not just one, but a second. T-Dog still holds the line. That's your spike carrier down. Kane trying to save the day, and even off the flash, he's good for it. Follow up as he tries to make his play down ropes. The follow through over through B main is enough to save the round, or is it? Nismo has the health advantage. Just a stinger. The timing could be good, though. Ion's got a knife out, and Nismo's going to catch him for free. In place, you're going to be able to at least force in the jamming with the Steel Garden, but Envy's still hanging. Showstopper misses for Redux. And hold on a second, now everyone's shrugged off the effects of the Steel Garden. They can come back and fight this, and Envy are hanging on to the site in the face of every single ultimate, now including the Rolling Thunder, which does hit onto 3. Oh, the follow-up is perfect.
Spike down A.
Just down to Inspire. 1v2. Over the top, does he get any information? As T-Dog is still hanging with a Sheriff and a Judge combination.
He refuses to pick up a rifle. There's gotta be a rifle on the ground there, man.
Well, here's the contact at elbow. Inspire for the first out of the 1v1. And does T-Dog still have the Sheriff? Apparently he does.
And Kane, the Ares, Inspire just has a Sheriff. All right, but sometimes it just doesn't matter because Kane is going to keep finding first kills. That's his third already, and Scuba gets caught. All right, somehow Rankers, they're getting away with it.
It's that Envy magic. Here comes the hit over towards top B tower. Oh, T-Dog is the worst Valorant time you've ever seen. Looks away just as the player runs up, finds the cross. So now it's just out of Redux with an outlaw. And all of a sudden, we look really silly, Wyatt, for questioning this purchase on Envy, don't we?
It genuinely doesn't look like...
To open up the B site. Quickly on the rotation, T-Dog, really good fault line. Can he follow through that? Yeah, just steps up into the near side, and this is the paranoia. Flash to follow, and whoa, what a shot from Knights. Able to help out and keep his teammates safe a little while longer. Next one, not so much, though. The 1v1. Garden will be placed, and Inspire's going to be able to set this on his terms with the 1v1 post plant.
That just keeps him safe to get the spike down. This timing right now.
Does he really want to go all the way for the rewrap? Rose gets triggered. Redux still clearing the backside of the site. The longer this takes, the more you start to think that this is a play over towards Turt. And there's the clearance. Now hopping. Inspire, close on the corner. Gonna catch him at the right time. Justin's about to get the halfway. Nismo about to get a world of hurt here. How many can he grab? Breaks the double tap, finds another. That is more than enough. So 2 down. The contingency wall going to allow Envy to push on towards site, though. And you have to know you need to play for tower here. If you're running up against shotguns, and that will work out well. Ion's going to catch 2. Paranoia behind that for a third. No, not quite. Knight's still able to hold on to their life, but this post plant's going to be impossible to break down with a Stinger and a Bucky.
I don't even think he knows how he got the second kill. I couldn't even tell. They're just perfectly lined up. Inspire on the flank. I think this one might work out. Yeah. A little sad that Ion goes down, but all good.
Well, Scuba. Here's the footsteps over towards ramp. Try to chase down Poppin, who's out of there. And up the ropes is Inspire. Good timing here to give himself a chance at a couple of elims, but not going to happen. And back into sight. This is not where you want to be as a Sage in a critical gun round because you're looking for res ability. Trade over the middle of the map may allow a chance to re-react to this, get back up to tower. Redux inside the site, hoping for support from the high ground, but smoke clearance is not going to be really impacted, and Envy are going to hold on to topside B tower. Timing here, though, not great as Inspire will drop, and now there's a numbers advantage. 4v3 for Cubert.
They can overwhelm Scuba playing backside A, though. That being said, Scuba only needs to get one in this situation.
Agreed. Have
to imagine he can do so. Noise being made as Kane drops down.
If Scuba does better than one, he's going to get the second. So now it's just all down to Kane. Give him a 1v3. As he tries to clear out the backside at A, he's going to have to also collect the spike. Giving himself a chance here. It just comes down to when this Nebula fades. Does he get a read on it? And sure does. Okay, hold on a second. He's got time to collect and plant. That's enough for at least Redux to be brought back in with the res. Nismo, Knights trying to come back quickly. Kane's ready for it. Enough time to still plant on this. Knights following up, though, will not allow that to happen.
To try and get someone to wrap up there late as the pit goes down.
Yeah. Armageddon to try to flush it out. The kill contract was sent right there. Still be able to find first blood. That's Exter who drops again. Yeah. Kane's there versus T-Dog, and whoa, not clean from Kane, but still wins it. Cosmic Divide for the defense, splitting off this post plan. They need to make a decision. Do we commit to get into the pit, or do we play from outside? Because still hanging right now is Poppin. He's still actually looking pretty solid in this position. Him and Kane Zero, a bit of a crossfire situation, and Cubert cannot get back into sight. Kill through screens. But if he gets caught here, it's going to be a weapon. This comes down to if he does, and uh-oh. Here we go. Now you've got Showstopper. You have the Rolling Thunder. You can clear out a lot of this site immediately. But look at the long wrap from Envy. Their post plant's now all of a sudden going to play up towards tower, but they're aware of that. And Ion from inside the site, the only one not affected by this play, is all of a sudden tee it off. 3 for Ion. Scuba the last one. Left, not quite able to find the shot as Ion. It's not the 1v2, but Inspired from behind. See if they can manifest something defensively. Oh, Kane, his shoulder seen on the cross. Follow up decent from Inspire, but he can only collect down to 1. So now, again, kind of what Envy just did to Cubert. Cubert's doing right back to Envy, saying we've defeated your A setup, and now we can kill time, force you to consider multiple angles where we've got numbers advantage. I mean, wherever they commit, they're going to have at worst a 4v2.
Envy are pulling 2 players over to the B side as Cubert just slowly work their way up mid. Fully contact pushing. Getting into heaven. I like this from Envy. Double re-clear of B main. Try and isolate one fight.
So far, so good. Spike will very tenderly make its way on. Oh, what a read here. They find one. Not quite the second, but again, just too much presence for Cubert. And now we go to Egster. Is this the time?
Is this the moment? If he wins 1v4...
all the rest of this map is moot.
Yeah, don't care. Doesn't matter that he hasn't gotten a kill yet. I'm rooting for him.
I think the whole of this broadcast is rooting for him right now. But classic from this position against 4 ghosts. Don't feel great about it. There's the check. Yeah,
that's
easy.
Tough.
That's tough. The ropes. Showstopper out on the chase. One player still up top. Wait, Exter. Okay, that was the we got to capitalize here, my guy. He's got himself two. More on the way. No, Scuba with the shutdown. Kane Zero, double tap in effect. Rotating over is Inspired. 30 seconds to the clock, and whoa. Cubert going to try to re-wrap this through ropes, and Inspire may catch a sound cue off of this. If not, he's definitely going to catch him on the drop-in.
Yeah, here's the audio on the angle.
Spike down A.
Scuba's got the spike. Chance to still plant this. There's enough separation for him to reset to the 1v2. Cosmic Divide is earned if he wants to try to play off of that, and yeah, looks like he does. No, just stars for now. Kane up top. Couple of shots through the Nebula. Not effective. Is there a chance to isolate onto Inspire first? Kane is still playing way far away from this. Excuse me? Situation. Slow orb trying to combine with the salvos. Pop in. Yep, it does get affected by that. So good break off here for Cubert. Following up into that position, though, is going to be Kane. He doesn't want to let anyone come back through here. Now all of a sudden you've lost 2 rifles, and this has become very doable for Cubert.
2 rifles for... Look at Cubert's money. They went all in with the stingers on this round. Confident that they would have the read on the situation. They punish Poppin. And then that lovely double swing, just full sprint. Kane is overwhelmed by numbers. And now an opportunity to reset in the mid-round. Meet up with Scuba, who's just been controlling A passively.
Oh, he's gonna like to hold this line. Wow, bold choice. Punished for it. And now it's on to Exter. Flash out. He hits everybody with it, but Cubert still just too many players to deal with.
30 seconds left.
Find the kill they need. Plant is now in play. And Ion 1v3. Eco is about to be broken. I imagine he probably just looks for exits here.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so incredibly bold from Cubert to send it into that round with 4 stingers, fully bought out, knowing that they would break Envy's economy if they win this round.
Yeah.
This is the tail end of map 3 in an elimination game. So gutsy to go for that. So confident in the read on the situation.
Oh, here to see if we can just catch the information behind this play. Kill contractor to come through. Steel Garden also going to be in the mix here as Kane's going to find himself in a 1v1 with Knights. Quickly found the win. Cubert in some trouble here, and wow, Envy have just hit the gas and absolutely decimated the Cubert setup at A.
That was a devious play that they just hit with the dimensional drift into the Steel Garden with the suppress from K0. Extra pops out behind them, finds 3 on the round while Kane wins the duel. What the hell is that? That is so sick. Flawless.
At the ready. Rez at the ready. Cosmic Divide. Flash over the top though. Oh, and how about this? Breakers are trying to force the issue, but Redux, oh my goodness, he takes it 1v3. Just sitting in the corner, backside of the box. The only place that Envy doesn't look, and that turns into a 3v2 after what looked to be an absolute shock and awe defensive moment for Envy.
He just slips the net and gets into a perfect position to catch Envy off guard while they're trying to continue this defensive aggression that was looking good in that moment. Even winning the last against K0, who had the shield. So sick. Now it's really all on Ion if this hit comes in to B, if he can find value, find a kill to at least maybe bring it to a 2v2 retake, but it's Cubert cutting noise.
Yeah. Salvo to flush out the back of the site. Showstopper out. Clear out the front. It's good space, but I don't really know if Envy's going to care too much that the Showstopper is spent there. This is the one thing that I was going to say is going to cause the most amount of issue. But that told, Envy's in a pretty decent spot to try to contest this from both sides. Paranoia cuts across the site. Ion trying to work forward. Inspire waiting for his time to go. And I don't know, they may have missed a window on the time with the Paranoia coming through. Yeah, you get back onto site, but how do you challenge B main or just this Cosmic Divide? They're going to wait for it to fade. Lots of time taken off the clock for that to happen. Follow up now from Inspire. Able to tally onto 1, but again, tick, 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 tick. That spike starts to get closer and closer to the detonation, and the crossfire set down leaves Scuba in the corner. The 1v1 win.
Now there's a chance to shut this down.
Yeah. Good utility coming through. Paranoia comes out, though. Extra's right there to help teleport Braddock over, and all of a sudden the defense is in spot for this. You're going to get out of the pit and immediately jump into the site here if you're popping. Ion's still alive and well. Envy's still holding from inside the site. Cubert have nowhere to go. They have to win these gunfights, but how can you? You can't see anything. Down to under 5 seconds. Scuba caught on the cross. A little blast pack play, trying to win over towards Mail, but Extra will catch 1 on the cross. Oh, blender over towards ropes. And now the double tap, and K0 is going to take the challenge. That will get him the kill contract. So very efficient here with the Odin. They know T-Dog's in the corner, and he'll get a right click off, but nothing.
Yeah, you just have Envy all around B and mid at the moment.
Paranoia comes through. Wow, and that extends, finds Nismo. And now here comes the battle up top at tower. The offensive barrier orb to block things off as they can dive on in towards site. There's the Rolling Thunder. It affects just 1 member. It's the one on site, but popping from the backside of dirt. Able to keep Ion alive, and now is he able to stand a little bit taller? K0 was spamming over towards top tower, could only find 1. 3v2 situation. 15 seconds on the clock, and we're trying to wrap. Ramps itself, he can still watch that cross, and Kane can just lock things down at ramp. What a huge first blood.
Long have we waited, but the Odin is now going crazy for Kane at the very end of this series.
30
11-11.
seconds left.
Great snake bite. Oh, man. Kill contract does not hit, though.
You will not kill my
Salvo comes
ally.
up towards the top. Regen and Rez is going to be here now for T-Dog, but Inspire walking back up before the Nebula can pop has found the first backside elbow. Oh my goodness, Inspire! Absolutely critical eliminations coming through. Poppin knows he's got Redux on the plant. Hopping forward, he'll find the final 2 kills, and Envy will get to series point. Of course, the health orb is still in place, so he'll get back to at least full HP, but they're forcing the gunfight. It's a pinch run kill feed. One that favors Envy for now. 3v2, if you want to call it that. Poppin's down to 2 HP.
Yeah, time for Poppin to be the guy who runs in and gets baited.
Oh, if there was ever a moment for Eggster.
Spike planted.
Popping over the top. Scuba holding in the close corner. Eggster will get into elbow. T-Dog pops through. First 2 kills are good. Now it's just down to Ion. 1v2. Will get clearance through elbow past this Cosmic Divide. Does he get the timing on the T-Dog for a freebie? Sure does. Now it's just down to the 1v1. Scuba right there for the snap. Paranoia comes through. Ion resets. Seeing if he can catch Scuba on the exit. Teleport back over the top. Does Ion able to find him? Scuba's still holding tight. Scuba! Poison Cloud up. Redux. Oh! Are you kidding me? That should have been Redux's win every day of the week and twice on Sunday. But it's just a Vandal headshot from Kane Zero before Redux can pull the trigger.
It's so crazy that we saw that exact situation in regular time, but this time, Kane Zero was locked in on that angle, so ready to get that kill.
Wait. Oh, the double tap too strong. Nismo was in a perfect position. And now T-Dog in the corner. Catches the spike carrier. That's a massive elimination, but there's just nowhere to go from there. And you've got Kanzera now with a kill contract on the Knights, wins it, and Envy will step into it. He's got a little bit of a walk down, a little pop flash here from Eggster. Dealt with beautifully, though, by Cubert. They're going to have the res. This is going to be a full-on 5v3.
Envy were really hoping that they would not be running into that many players, maybe just isolate one who was trying to insert themselves into the extremity, control it there. Now it requires something heroic.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Kane Zero to do it.
I mean, why not both these guys? There's the spray down. There's the spray down. Oh, plus a little bit of vulnerability coming through, but no. Not enough to find anything beyond that. And it looks like the double stack may have been enough to shut down the playthrough mail, but now it falls onto Inspire for the 1v3.
Left.
And Nismo getting topped off. Heal from
Planted.
Knights coming through as well. What does Inspire opt to do? Wants to just slowly work his way into B main. They have an opportunity to take maybe one duel against Knights if he peeks onto that angle. That's probably the best opportunity he's got to get an opening.
Flash placed. Flashing.
You know, here's the opportunity off the flash. Got to make a move. Not going to happen. Shoulder going to be revealing. Double tap with the contingency wall. Knight is on the site. Actually avoids the undercut initially, but the follow-up from Poppin is enough for the trade. T-Dog still on the site, though. Doesn't get cleared out. And now he's got the fault line to give himself a little bit more until Poppin shuts down the potential disaster play from Cubert's defense. 2v3 on the post plant, unless they decide to try to pop through this immediately, which they're trying for. Viper's Pit earned, but not going to be held. Ion's in trouble, though. He does stay alive behind this aftershock. Salvo to try to clear the site, but honestly, that doesn't really land maybe where it's fully intended to. It doesn't make a difference, though. The player stuck on site. Still have to hold and fight back, and now it's just down to Eggster from inside. Inspire's rotating over. Scuba, though, up top. There's the edge, and now it's just down to Inspire. 1v3 situation, and they know exactly where he's at. The kill's there. The crossfire setup is perfect, and Cubert will take it into overtimes, eliminating Envy in elimination round 2.